Starbucks founder Howard Schultz will be in the hot seat today answering questions from the Senate Help Committee about the way the company tried to halt union campaigns. Joining us now, Senator Bill Cassidy. He's the lead Republican of the Committee on Health, Education, and Labor and Pensions. And Senator Cassidy, it's good to have you on. How do you're from the right side of the aisle, obviously. How do you view the current state of the NLRB? Would you say that's it's supposed to be totally down the middle. It's supposed to not take the sides of either labor or management in all these disputes. Is that what we have right now with the NLRB? With my leading question?
It is not what we have. Joe, no, thank you for having me. It's not what we have. We have an NLRB in which there's credible whistleblowers who are saying that the NLRB is putting their thumb on the side of the employees, sharing information, phone lists, et cetera, with those attempting to unionize and not sharing the same list with the employer. That's wrong. It's against the rules, and yet we have a credible whistleblower saying it. I'll point out, this hearing, with a very provocative title, is based upon NLRB unfair labor practice allegations. We should have done our own investigation to find out if this is true. The process is not what it should be.
And it's just as an odd, it's a strange thing to see Howard Schultz being paraded in front of Congress as sort of the enemy to workers when, I don't know, just he spent years building one of the greatest, he's a young guy. Can you believe he built that company from scratch, Bill? And how many people does he employ with good benefits, good wages? I don't know. Suddenly he becomes someone who's basically a union buster. Because has he done things that he should be held to account for in terms of anti-labor practices, in your view, Senator?
I'm not quite sure. I'm not here to defend Starbucks. If they've done something wrong, they should be held accountable.
Have they?
But I will say their benefit package looks pretty reasonable. They pay much more than the fast food average, $17 or $17.50 per hour. They will offer online college benefits for those who wish to go. And for those working 20 hours or more, they give them health care. Now, that's pretty good, and that's probably better than most fast food restaurants. On the other hand, this will be the second time in 8 days in which Chairman Sanders has called a CEO for what I consider a show trial, to have them come before the committee and before the cameras to defend their business. Before the committee itself has actually done an investigation to see if there's a problem. I suspect Mr. Schultz will handle himself very well because I think the reasons that he's brought here are somewhat flimsy.